really sure why money and what you earn is a taboo, but I know that it definitely is.
It's not polite to bring it to the dinner table. You could probably put money up there with religion and politics.
It's a funny thing, we don't like to talk about it.
It can be a really contentious issue.
And potentially ruin a meal.
But I think the more people talk about it, it becomes, just another thing to talk about.
When it comes to money, relationships and everything's a joint effort. Everything needs to be discussed.
But also you just get access to, I think, really good advice.
It's part of life, it should be talked about. And the sooner you talk about things to do with money, the better, especially if it's a problem.
I think it's really important to speak to different generations of the family about finances.
They could give you other advice that you potentially might not have been aware of, or other ideas about how to save or how to make money, or potentially how to not lose money.
And I think if the parents just take that viewpoint that you're giving them sort of advice.
It was just someone to bounce an idea off.
It's not a judgment on how they're spending their own money.
I'm having lots of conversations with my little brother now, who's in his very early 20s, to help him to plan better so that hopefully he doesn't make some of the same mistakes that I've made.
Well, I think if you've talked about money, it helps. If you've talked about things all through their childhood, it helps.
So on our dining table, we've got a set of 3 candles, and we turn on one of the candles, they're electric. We turn one of them on, and that's a signal to the other person that there's a difficult conversation that's about to happen.
You have to pick the moments correctly.
I find that just gives us a really open, safe space to have whatever conversation we're having.
Because on an empty stomach, most people get that term hangry, where you're angry because you haven't eaten.
And the best thing is just to be honest and to be frank. It's always never as bad as you think it's going to be.